Check mindset conscious. Mona Kane got that magic. It's time for the Dope Dichotomy.
Damn, JB, you made this beat?
It's time for the Dope Dichotomy.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Dope Dichotomy podcast. I am your host, Mona Kane. Mona, you know, the person you see every week. To my left and right are my amazing hosts, Sin Livin, and Cedric Thorne.
I'm back.
Cowboy. Today we have an amazing show. We're gonna do part 2 to the Relationship Chronicles series, and this is gonna be all about exes, how you deal with having an ex, your ex relationships, things like that. And to help us with the discussion, we have Fredericksburg's top #1 producer, JB the Great. Also amazing photographer. If you ever need those services, you can look that up. And to my left, we have Brianna. I'm so sorry, I forgot your last name, Flores.
Yeah.
Flores, sorry. And they're going to go ahead and help us have that discussion today. Okay, speaking of cowboys, though, because I did say that, and y'all know I be squirreling. So today, I got around to watching The Harder They Fall, which was like the little Western joint, the black Western joint they put on Netflix. It has a star-studded cast. That was a great movie. If y'all have not seen it, watch that joint.
I feel like I have.
It has like everybody in it.
The Harder They Fall.
It's real good. But Regina King, Delroy Lindo, Idris Elba, the girlfriend off of Atlanta,
The dude from
Lakeith, the dude, the good actor from Atlanta. He's also in Atlanta.
The dude from Seduce and Scheme.
He's on there too. But if y'all watching rap shit, Issa Rae's show that's based loosely on the City Girls and stuff on HBO is dope. Yeah. But most people ain't watched it because it was a short joint. But yes, he's on there too. But it's a great movie. Definitely check it out if you can, for sure. What's up, Saint Yvonne? If you guys did not check out the episode last week, we had the amazing author Saint Yvonne in the house, and it was a great discussion. Please check that out. You can always go on YouTube to find those episodes if you missed them when they are live. So before we get into everything, I have an advertisement because there's a really good deal going on that my girl is doing. She makes treats, and she is collabing with someone else, which, Tiffany, if you're in the comments, please say it, because I just drew a blank on what the other person's name is called. Hold on. I'm going to try to find it. But this is a service that she's doing. Her treats are very, very good. Please check her out. I'm about to tell y'all what the other person's name is. Hold on. Don't laugh at me. Look. Y'all all saw the advertisement. Why I'm the one who can't remember the name. I'm so sorry. Got You Covered is her name.
Yeah.
Is her company's name. The person that she is collabing with is the Tree Plug. So let me start that over again. You can't bring that back up.
Segue.
Thank you. Got You Covered and the Treat Plug are doing an amazing collaboration this month. And you have banana pudding, you got sweet potato pie cheesecakes, you got pineapple upside down on Henny with drizzle, crown peach upside down drizzle. They're selling raffle tickets. So the raffles, 1 for $5, 3 for $12, and 5 for $20. Okay, so that if you win the raffle, you win 1 sweet potato cheesecake pie when you purchase any item from the Thanksgiving menu. 1 purchase equals 1 ticket as well. So definitely check her out. What's up, Miss Jessie and Ebony?
What it do?
Hey,
Ma.
So y'all definitely go ahead and get those treats. They're very, very good. And I'm sorry that I kind of stumbled. I forgot the other place's name. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It happens to the best.
Sorry about it. All right. So we're going to get into this discussion. First of all, thank you guys for being here.
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. So, JB and Brianna used to be in a relationship. they are no longer in a relationship now. Is that correct?
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay. How long were you guys in a relationship for?
About a year and a half.
Yeah.
About a year and a half. Okay. I just want to set the stage. Okay? But they're not going to be the only ones talking about exes and how to deal with that and how to be cordial or what happens, you know, blah, 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 because we all have exes and we can all chime in. But I just wanted to set the stage. How long have you guys been broken up?
What?
Couple months.
3 months.
Stop spinning. About 3 months?
Yeah, about 3 months.
Okay, so this is a fresh breakup.
Yeah. Fresh.
Okay? All right. I just want to say that, you know, get into it. Because I think when you have exes, the way that you interact with each other will change over time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I just want to preface that. Like, my perspective is going to be with more time, you know. You guys, it's more new. He might be more time. You know what I'm saying? It's just, so I just want to let everybody know. What do you say? Exit chat. Hey, James. James, we was just talking about your video shoot yesterday, and I cannot wait to see it. That is James Hopper, who goes by Free James.
Yeah, Free James.
James
Rika.
Yes,
Right.
Jaims. Y'all can look up his music.
Yeah.
Music's dope as well. What's up, Celeste?
Tune in with him.
What up?
All right. So, before we pull up the slides, I'm going to get some general information. And take my gum out. How y'all feeling out there tonight? Let me know in the comments like that, like I'm on stage. Thank you. All right, so, all right, let's get into it. Why'd y'all break up?
I mean, personally, I had a lot of stuff going on mentally, and it just didn't work out, you know?
I just
feel
think.
like-
Hey, go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like it was just way too overwhelming for me in my life right now, so.
So you feel like it was more you had personal stuff you had to take care of? Okay.
I like to tap on with that. Like you said, more personal things. I had personal things myself too. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, my businesses and, you know, trying to outgrow that too. And as far as dealing with relationships, sometimes it could kind of, if you and that person are on the same page, it kind of deflect that. You know?
So oftentimes that happens. You can have too much going on in your personal life to really make a relationship work because you can't focus on, you know what I'm saying, the matter at hand. So that is something that is
that's mental
normal.
health, dealing with any type of situation for real.
Yeah. It's hard to focus on anything when stuff's, you know, going awry or whatever. Miss Jessie said, relax, Bree. She fucking is terrible over here. I'm telling you right now. That joint is like WD.
I'm good.
It's okay. She's doing really good though, Miss Jessie, because I had to talk with her because I was like, I know you're shy, all that stuff. And before anybody gets on me like, oh, y'all know, you know, they just broke up. Why are you? They asked to be on my show. I just want to put that out there and say that they feel like they are ready for this conversation. I think it's a great conversation to be had. I think it's very mature of them. So don't at me. Don't come in my
coming for her.
inbox.
Don't be coming for her.
This ain't what you want. Okay.
Matter of fact, don't be coming for us.
Thank you. Period. Miss Jessie says, spit the gum out, JB.
I got you.
I love that she be in the comments like,
Nah,
turn around, don't do that.
Right. Giving us instructions.
I love that. Okay, so would you say when you first ended things that it ended on a cordial basis or was it rocky?
It was rocky. I let my anger get the best of me, so, you know, it took a lot for me to be this calm and even do this, like, even with it being really fresh, so I had to work on myself a little bit, you know what I mean, so.
That's good, and I think that's awesome that you're taking responsibility for
Yeah, you gotta be real and honest.
what you brought, because too early, because I wouldn't take it, not this early.
Yeah.
You got to catch up like a year later, but yeah, I was wrong.
It took some time for me to get over it and think about it.
Yeah.
That's good.
Able to come and
Yeah, because it takes me a while.
It's really cause like when we first started out, like
I'm sorry.
what happened?
Bernard said Love and Hip Hop DMV. Ross Experiment. Y'all go look that up. I'm sorry, JB. Go ahead.
Nah, but like even when we first started out talking, like we went into a relationship fast. But it's like we built that connection at first. It was a strong relationship at first when we first started. So just in and off, it's like, since this is still fresh, it's like, it's more than just love. Like, we can still be cool, kicking and everything, but we ain't got to be on no, you know, lovey-dovey type of shit.
Yeah.
So, it's nothing that's gonna maybe happen in the future, or like once y'all both get yourself together and things like that, is there a possibility of maybe y'all reconnecting?
I mean, I can't really predict the future, so.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I know what my main focus is. Look, I know what my main focus is.
Just say it.
Right now, I know what my main focus is, so it's like, whatever comes with it, it's just.
But you're not against it.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not.
What about you, Bree?
I don't know. We have such a different connection now. Like, I'd be afraid of losing that more than anything, I guess.
Like, looking at it, like backtracking it.
Yeah, like.
But that could be added. You don't have to lose it. You can add to it as well. And you just have to remember that what is for you,
Yeah.
no matter what. So if it's supposed to be, it's going to happen. If not, then y'all can be friends. And
that's how I really think about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm not even the type of person to sit there and try to force something. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just go with the flow. Even throughout my day, like, I be having bookings and stuff like that. It's like, I go with the flow. That's life, period. I just go with the flow. So.
Everybody in the comments, can you let me know if you can hear JB's voice or if he needs to project his voice at all, please? Thank you. Okay, before we get into the next slide also, what do you think is the biggest factor? That's why I can't ever do no serious shows. The engineer just walks in with a fire Jim Beam bottle, and you had to see how he snuck it, like he was like this.
See what Miss Jessie said?
So Miss Jessie just said, are you guys still in a sexual relationship or not? Let's talk about it.
I'm already uncomfortable.
Are you guys still in a sexual relationship or nah? Because that's not going to work if you mix in sex while you're trying to keep it cordial.
We are sexually.
Yeah, I know. I saw your eyes. I saw the lashes. I already knew. I wanted to know if you was going to tell the truth. And I love that you're being honest. Okay, let's get into it. It's like Drink Champs. Okay.
But we've learned to, like, I guess, block out the feelings. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. We block out the feelings and we go about our day. If you don't call me, you don't. I mean, when you hit me up, you come around. Like, I just force myself to be in that, like, I don't care type of mode. Like, not against him, but, like, just not get my heart involved as much. You know what I mean?
I don't know how to do. No, I don't know what you mean, because I can't do it. But I know a lot of people can. I don't know what you mean. We've had this discussion if you've ever watched, but I just, that's not how it works. But kudos to y'all. I think
y'all are very strong for how y'all.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. I think
what if
that's gonna get muddy.
What if somebody? Okay, like y'all are friends, right? Everything's cool. Y'all still do whatever y'all do. Y'all got your own business, but on both ends, what if somebody attractive is around and you want to hang out with them? Are you entitled to let her know what's going on? Because
I definitely will, because in our relationship, I have respect. So at the same time, if I look into getting with somebody else, I'm at the same respect. Like, yo, you know, we did this, we did that, but it ain't that no more. You know, like I'm.
Saint Yvonne said, "No, that's a setup." I think so too. So, what about you?
Yeah.
I don't think it's a setup. I mean, we talk about it together. Like, you know what I'm saying? What you gonna do if you have a female that want to come around? I mean,
Oh, is he pouring shots?
oh my God. No, that's the setup.
Full service.
Breeze, right? That's the setup.
That's the setup.
It's a full service podcast.
Full service studio here at Fredericksburg Public Access Radio, located in Fredericksburg, Virginia, very close.
Come do a podcast.
Come do a podcast. Come record music. Come shoot photos.
Get your stuff mastered.
Okay.
What?
Get right.
Yeah, I didn't even know that was in Fredericksburg.
Okay, so let's say y'all are at the same location, right? You're out, we're all out on a boat, right? And well, I'm gonna ask you this. Y'all, we're all out and about. Everybody's out. Everybody's cool. Luke is spinning some tunes, whatever. Everybody's dancing, right? And y'all are in the place you're at right now, and you're cool. But there's a new chick that you ain't never seen before. Somebody's friend comes, blah 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 blah. You're by like the refrigerator. She's talking to another person. It's like, oh, who's that? I really like him. Da, da, da. Yeah, he smiled at me outside. Like, you're hearing this conversation, so you know she about to go for your ex, right? In that situation, when she goes for him, and if you see him, like, you know, inviting, smiling, whatever. JB's a nice guy. You know, he's not gonna be mean. So boom, do you react to that, or do you just be like, nah, I'm good, and don't worry about it? Or do you react by trying to make him jealous by, you know what I'm saying, getting up on something? Like, where do you feel like you are as far as y'all hanging out publicly?
I feel like I'm not insecure like that. I mean, there's situations where I'm like, you want to stay? Like, you know what I'm saying? Kick it with her. I mean, we are where we are. I can't be mad at what you're doing with your life now. You know what I mean? Like, that would be crazy of me. We both know we exes. We gonna do what we gonna do, so I can't be mad at you. Is she a bad bitch? Like,
I hear you. I feel like that would be human of you, though.
Yeah, I mean...
I'm sorry.
My question is,
I need to get to those no feelings. I don't know how to do that.
like, all right, same situation, same scenario, right?
Yeah,
same situation, same scenario, right? Yeah. And, you know what I'm saying, you got a girl approaching you or whatever. And do you like females?
Be real.
She turned away, but turned towards the camera.
Would you be inviting, like, all three of y'all doing, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's an ex thing and y'all sexually, you know,
I'm being honest with you, bro. We already done that. We done
that.
When you were together or after?
When we were together.
That's what, but he's saying now. Would you be willing to do
now.
that now because it's the ex? Because the feelings are different when that happens.
I mean, like, I know I'm with it.
As you supposed to.
Of course. I mean,
yeah.
Our sexual chemistry is just different. You know what I mean? Even inviting somebody else in, it was so much fun. Like, you know? We didn't have no, like, insecurities like, oh, you doing this with her too much, or like, it just wasn't there. You know what I mean?
I mean, at this point, y'all exes, so you can't have that feeling.
I mean,
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah,
That's
so
more the
it's
reason
like-
it's not even tricky.
Yeah, like, it'd be more fun. I
Y'all
don't
sound
know.
cute.
I'm
I'm not gonna say why.
Let them be.
You don't
This is my job to push back. What are you talking about?
so y'all sound cute.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it to myself then.
Keep it to yourself.
Nope. Tiffany in the comments saying keep it a stack, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. All right, let's go to the first slide.
Let's see what we got. Boom.
Tell me about a time when you took it too far when dealing with your ex. Meaning you had someone that you were dating, y'all broke up, and you got a little crazy. When you look back now, you're like, maybe I shouldn't have did that. Maybe I shouldn't have wilded out. Maybe I shouldn't let my anger get the best of me. And this is a question for everybody.
I take it too far all the time. So I'm gonna take it
Push
too
it
far.
to
I'm gonna just be honest. I'm better now, but back then I could not control it. And then I'm like, damn, I shouldn't have. I did too much with, you know what I mean? Over little things. So I'm just like, yeah, I take it too far.
What's up, Shantae? Thank you for tuning in. So you took it too far, but that's not telling me nothing. So what did you do to take it too far?
Damn, yeah, I really want to know.
That's what you're here for. To talk. Now, if anything comes up that you don't feel comfortable discussing, just say I don't feel comfortable discussing. But that's why I messaged you before and said, is there anything you don't want to discuss? And you said you're an open book, so let's get to the question. What did you do? I'm going to tell what I did, girl. It's embarrassing. No, it's embarrassing. I'm going to tell what I did. Go ahead. No,
I
after
thought
you.
you was going to go first. I mean,
I can go first, make you feel more comfortable.
No, I'll do
Okay.
it. Fuck it. I mean, I destroyed one of his things that was precious to him out of anger, and
The women, we always destroy stuff.
yeah, we do.
What's up, Amber?
Yeah.
I destroyed things too. I've told this story before, but I cut up clothes. I cut small cuts in different parts of clothes so they would not discover it until they had to put on that piece of clothing.
So much.
I
Put your hand in your pocket like, what the?
I harassed the girl that, you know, the person was cheating on me with, and her family, her grandma, her brother, her sister, everyone. I let them know what she was doing. It's embarrassing. Don't do this.
Yeah.
I went to her house 2 times. She had changed her number. Every time she changed her number, I find her because I find anybody. I used lipstick and soap to write all over a truck and talk about stuff, sexual stuff, so that person could see that truck. They were hiding it from me, and I found it in a commuter parking lot. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. What else have I done? Oh my God.
Yeah, I haven't done. Yeah, I can't answer this question.
Yeah, I can't. That's
man,
why
I haven't
crazy.
done.
Oh, I put Nair in a conditioner bottle one time.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah, when I was really young. I have really progressed. I have never done nothing like that to her. Before y'all think
I
that,
haven't
like,
done nothing to deserve that.
I really hope not. I really hope not.
Nothing to deserve that.
I really
But
hope
you already
not.
know what's up. You're not gonna touch my stuff. We already talked about those 3 rules. So let's keep talking about the past, my love. I love you.
you think I know what's up until it happens.
See, yeah, I haven't
That
done
PlayStation
none of that.
5, I had to run though. If I did that, I had to run. I already know. And she's fast. She's short. You know.
PS5?
Yeah,
Ooh.
PS5. I think that would be
Ooh.
that would be where
Yeah.
it hurts.
Yeah, that's when, yeah, you take the junk gun.
I feel like
Think you tough. Like, you know.
something has less of effect than it, like, if I know it's still out there, but I can't get it back. I had an ex put my shit in a pawn shop, and by the time I went to go get it back, it was already sold to someone else.
Oh, man.
So, like, there was no...
I don't mean to laugh, but it's funny because I didn't think of that, and I should have. There was some money I could have got.
Why'd you
I couldn't even chase it down because it was gone. Like,
Yeah, you can't even get it back.
so I knew somebody was out there enjoying my shit. Like, I almost...
Oh yeah, that's
I
that makes
almost
me
would have
mad.
preferred she destroyed it.
That makes me mad. I've also done things like, you know, been so disrespected. I definitely punched somebody in their shit. But it was after a lot of disrespect, and it was after I had already been physically touched. You know what I'm saying? But all those things, I don't react that way anymore. I definitely have grown. It don't make you feel better. It's not worth it. And there's other ways you can get back that will hurt more. So you don't have to do that with property. One of the best viral videos I've ever seen, though, of a girl getting somebody back who had cheated on her. He had a shoe collection. And when I tell you this girl put on every shoe and creased them joints, just was creasing and doing, she was dancing, making a video. I mean, his sneakers were pristine, and I know that he probably just cried like a baby when he came home. You know what I'm saying? I know. All right, so hold on, Alicia. Hey, Alicia. She said. Oh, hold on. Alicia said, "I remember when this is Soraya's cousin. I remember when my ex cheated. You asked. Oh, hold on, it's about me. Oh, shucks. Hold on. Oh, Lord. I remember when my ex cheated. You asked me what I was going to do, and you gave me an idea to take all his toilet paper out the house, put hair remover in the shampoo bottle, and sprinkle glitter all over the house. Laugh out loud. I gave you great advice." At the time. Because you're young. I'm older now. That's why I progressed. But at that point, and he was playing with you. Like, really playing with you. So, yes, I was giving that advice out, too. Dang, I didn't even know I was doing that. I was toxic, Alicia. Shantae said, beat the new bitch up in front of my baby daddy. Portia said, I fucked up my ex front door and back door. There's nowhere to run to, baby. Tiffany said, I done voodoo on a dread before and it worked. Shaking my head. Never again. I opened up some wild shit doing that. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. No more fighting, bones be hurting. I know. I'm missing comments. Hold on. What did James say? Oh, Ebony said y'all look like y'all have filthy sex. Who?
Oh, what you mean who? Talk about that shit.
What's filthy sex? What that mean?
The best kind. Hey, Kayla. Bernard said his knees hurt too much to be fighting out here in these streets.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, you got to get to that point, but you know what I'm saying, if it's up, it's up. But nobody wants to be grown in these streets fighting.
Yeah.
But don't play with me.
That part.
Period.
Don't think you can play with me.
So you're talking about 3 people on camera right now?
Yeah, I don't know. The best kind of sex. That's what I'm talking about, anonymous. Who's that, Anthony? What's up, Anthony, if that's you, who's anonymous? James Hopper at the church. Boy, when did you censor? Ooh, James! I missed the comment. What did James say?
Yeah.
What? I hope you ain't fighting nobody at the church. You ain't run up on the first lady, did you?
Oh man, I missed what he said too. Yeah.
I missed it. I don't know if somebody can go back, but next slide.
Next slide.
Oh, it's Ebony. What's up, Ebony? Okay. Stalking versus real life versus social media. Okay. Have you ever became a little too obsessed after breaking up with someone?
After breaking up,
and that manifested itself in the physical realm or on social media? Before everybody says no, please don't lie, because I've been stalked many times, so it happens a lot. And luckily, I haven't been stalked as crazy as these people in that Netflix series. I am a stalker. That show is bugged out.
Now, lay down. What do you consider stalking?
Okay, I'll give my examples, and then everybody can go.
Okay.
So, I have stalked on social media, and I have been stalked on social media. I have never stalked somebody in real life, but I have been stalked in real life. Stalked in real life, examples. This dude, every year I pretty much have to block everything. He creates new profiles. I went to school with him. I don't remember this. He claims I gave him a kiss in 7th grade. He's from Woodbridge. His name is Eric Smith. You're weird as fuck. No, it's been going on for a long time. He needs to be called out. He needs to be called out. Sorry.
Wow.
And
We're looking for you now.
He changes his profile names and stuff. And then, so anyways, it started as, hey, you know, remember me from school? Yeah, I vaguely remember you, blah, 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 cool. And then it progressed to wanting to be with me, blah, blah, blah. I didn't want to, whatever. Told him to leave me alone. He started doing too much. I was walking in, he lives in Woodbridge. I was walking into a salon in the shopping center in Spotsylvania, Virginia, where I used to work. And when I got in there, he called me on my phone and said, I like what you're wearing today. And he described what I had on. He was watching me. That's a stalking incident. Went the fuck off. I did not contact the police. No, I said, if you ever come to my job again, you know, it's gonna get handled, whatever. So then he went away for a while, and then now he just stalks me like on the internet. Like every once in a while, I'll get a new thing from him. The last time he cussed me out though. That was the first time. He's fucking bitch. I don't know. Something's wrong with him. Listen.
What, he black or white?
He's black, dude. Okay. Yes. Anyways, another incident. Maybe 3-4 years ago, another guy. I'm from Woodbridge. Woodbridge people is crazy shit, so I'm sorry. But then another guy who I went to school with, but I did not know in school. He was one grade below me. Kept asking me to go on a date, and I was in the process of like being newly single after my divorce and dating, whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. I don't think there's gonna be a connection, but we'll see. Comes down, we go to Sedona Tap House. End up having a really bad toothache, whatever. Come back to my house. I should not have let him come to my house, but I felt bad that I was trying to cancel a dinner that quick. I had to come back home and get medicine. Boom. Nothing happened. Didn't even get a kiss from me. Okay.
Yeah, too fake.
Yeah, he was cool. At that time when he was there, another guy who was stalking me as well at that time, who does like the soft stalking. That means anybody you date, they gonna threaten them, they pull up on them, you know, they drive by your job, all that stuff. He was kind of softly doing it. Well, he comes to the house because he sees somebody else's truck in front of the car, starts beating on the door, dude doesn't come out, boom, boom, boom. That's that. I tell the guy, hey, I don't think we have a connection. Like, you know, we're cool, we can be friends, whatever, whatever. And he's like, that's cool, but I really think God sent me to you. Da-da-da-da. And I was like, nah, I don't think God sent me to you. In my head, I'm thinking like, nah, because I really don't think I'm bisexual anymore. I think I'm lesbian. Like, I'm not feeling it.
I think God sent me to you.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is literally someone believing they're God's gift to.
Oh no, he said that he was like the person who was supposed to be for me.
Time out.
Oh no, it gets crazy. Wait.
Go ahead.
Wait. It's about to blow your mind. And anybody who knows me knows this is true. I had to have the soft stalker run the crazy this guy off. That's how bad he got. I'm serious. Listen, it's crazy. So I said no. He wouldn't leave me alone. I blocked him on the phone. He called from another number about a week later, and he was like, hey, I just moved, and I just want to let you know I moved. And I was like, why you let me know I moved? You know, I want to talk to you. And he was like, I can see you from my window. He moved into my neighborhood. True story. He moved into my neighborhood so he could watch me from my door. So I've had a lot of different situations. They all got handled. It didn't go too crazy, but yes, that happens. I have never done that. The most stalking I've done is run up on somebody. Like, but they knew I was coming. You know, I told them it's going to happen, right? Social media stalking, we all know what that is. You search people's pages, you look, you take tabs on what your ex is doing, boom, 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 boom. I have done that to see like, oh, who are they dating, or who are they with, or if you get cheated on, you want to know about the person you got cheated on with, whatever. That does happen. So that's my experience. There is a lot of comments.
All right, quick question.
Tiffany's been stalked.
Quick question.
Go ahead.
Soft stalking. What is that? I don't understand what that is.
That's like a nigga on OnlyFans.
Nah, stalking is stalking. I don't care what anybody's saying. What explanation you come up with.
It happens so much. I categorize it. I don't know.
Stalking is stalking. Man, soft stalking. That seems to me the way you describe soft stalking.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's full blown stalking.
It is.
Like, you can't get past
stalking, but I think I can take the stalking.
That's what it is. It's stalking, but I know this person really ain't gonna try to do nothing and hurt me. These other people, I know they probably would. This person's just dumb and thinks that they can run off whoever I'm with.
I understand that logic.
It's like
soft stalking is just like...
I made the word up, Cedric. Are you mad at me?
No, I'm just...
Word,
no,
you understand what I'm saying?
I understand. I'm just like...
Thank you for telling the truth.
I'm blown at
JB said
the fact that dudes do this. That you have to categorize, like, what?
Cedric, one day off camera, I'm going to tell you, those are cliff notes. I have had so much stuff.
Why would you go that far? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I've even had... I had to stop putting my picture in the newspaper, and people will tell you that, whoever worked with me in salons, if they put my picture in a salon picture, I had it happen twice. I had to go to the police department in Fredericksburg. The prisoners can get the newspaper. They would write me letters based on my picture in the thing and saying, oh, blah, blah, blah. And I had a dude who was crazy and was saying how he knew me and all this other stuff, and he wanted to lick my face like a cat and started talking aggressive and then nice, and I don't know. I just attract crazy people.
I'm shocked you was reading the letters. Like, you didn't just throw them away.
No, if you don't know who it is. It's coming to the salon. It could be a client. You open it up. Peace out with the cat's meow. That's what he said, for real. And if Brittany, Mindy, Megan, Tina, Sarah, any of y'all are watching, you can verify it. Like, this is truth. Yes, people are like that. Prisoners, I understood.
I mean, I guess. But still, stalking is stalking. And that's so crazy that you have to categorize it. Like,
Bernard said soft stalking is being nosy. So So Tiffany said that she has had a stalker before, different people. Faith said, "Hell no, I've never stalked any of my exes. They can go suck a dick, but I've also stalked, but I've been stalked before." Yeah, a lot of women, like, it happens.
I see, yeah, this is crazy.
Cat's Meow was OD, yeah, it was crazy. It was actually scary, but funny. If that makes sense. Like, the stuff he was saying was funny, but the way he was talking in the letter, like, the aggression, how it progressed and then came back down, I was like, oh, yeah, this is something different.
I'll check up on some stuff on Instagram or whatever. I'm just getting to Facebook, so y'all follow me.
So you'll do a you're okay with a social media drive-by?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, like especially if I follow them. If I block them, then I ain't really, I'm not about to unblock them just to watch. Yeah, but I'm not. Yeah, I'm definitely not stalking. What I need to look at what you doing for. Like, you an ex, like. I'm so mad that dudes are doing this. Like,
he's gonna say his arms crossed.
Yeah, I'm so upset. Like, why are dudes doing this to you? Like,
JB, you said that you had stalked before.
Yeah.
When have you done that? What happened?
A couple of years ago. She was a real good girl, and I fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't want to let go.
Yeah, it was one of them type of situations.
That's how it happens a lot too. It's like the person don't want to let go.
It wasn't like it was too.
But that's different than what you said. That's crazy what you went through.
No, they didn't want to let go.
That's crazy.
Some of them just never even had a latch, and they start. But some.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they never even had a latch, and it's just like, why are you doing this? But yeah, like JB, yeah. I mean, I ain't gonna say I understand, but I've never been through that situation.
So what did you do?
Yeah,
I cheated.
No.
No.
What did you do as far as like the stalking goes?
Oh no, I just looked on her Instagram page and shit like that, see who she tried to be with.
Yeah, like kept tabs on her.
Oh, so yeah,
I'm like, I'm trying to get you back. Like, I can fix what I fucked up. But
yeah. See, I understand that.
That shit old.
Faith said it's really sad, honestly, that women get stalked as much as. Oh, it just switched.
It happened fast.
It did happen fast. Gets much as they do. God damn. And it's just dangerous for us because anything can happen. That's true. Amber said, I had a guy I met on IG come all the way from Maryland uninvited. Oh, shucks. Pulled up at my shop a few months ago. He got my address off of Google. Shaking my head. Yeah, man. It's crazy. Are you serious? Tiffany said, Bree, who you stalked? You all quiet.
Everybody was talking. I stalked my ex, though.
Like in the physical realm or social media?
Well.
Okay, thank you. Let's get into it. All right. I want to focus on the physical one. So, can you tell me what exactly was you doing? Like drive-bys? Was you running up like any bitch who comes here spoiling sights?
Yes, everything. Like, I can say this because I've changed, don't judge me. But, yeah, I would take the long way just to drive by, like, before going to work. And then I seen him with this girl. I just drove by. I was like, all right, bet. So she came into my job one day, and I'm like, look, that's still me.
Oh, no. She came to your job?
No, but she didn't know that I seen her. She didn't know that I seen her. She didn't know nothing about me at all. But I looked at her and was like, yeah, stay away. Like, that's still me, even though we was broken. I wouldn't even like.
So you said something to her?
Yes.
Oh,
what'd you say?
I told her, like, no, he's not going nowhere. Like, in my mind, I felt like even though we was broken up, like, my mission was to get back with him. So you in the way. Yeah. You gotta move.
So what happened?
And what'd she say?
She was like, oh, my bad. I didn't know y'all was together and da-da-da-da. We not. But you're not going to be with him. You're not going to be with him. Sorry.
Together, but still.
That's how you do that.
So did she back off? Did she back away?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
James, what is James doing? James said, JB, which ex?
Oh.
Wait, you asked me which ex? Oh, nah, it wasn't her.
Situation.
It wasn't her. It was an ex probably like 4, 5, 6 years
He said, which ex? He said James is out of control
that shit
tonight.
was a while.
What about you?
Well, I ain't never stalked nobody, but I did have somebody who was... We was... All right. So how it was we was friends at first, but it was like I couldn't get rid of her. But the way that she was around, she was like my #1 fan.
Yeah, friends. Do you have sex with friends?
Ooh.
Or
sometimes you do have sex with friends.
You want them to be real? Let's get it, because I had to deal with the craziness. So let's get into it. We're gonna do it. Just saying.
So you say he asking Bree.
Oh, asking Bree.
Oh. It was my ex. Why you gotta put me on the
Yeah, it was your ex. It was your
Bree
ex.
said she pleaded
before
fifth on that one.
I ain't gonna put no names out there though.
Is James drunk? He said, "Never mind, Leanne. Go to sleep." What is he talking about?
I don't know.
Man, Mona, read it backwards. You know what, Tiffany? Don't play with me. I'm advertising your cakes. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm gonna be quiet because this is a sensitive subject. I'm gonna just be quiet. Let you tell your story.
She was somebody that I had hit every now and then or whatever, but we were just friends. But she wanted me more than I wanted her. So when I tried to like break off from her, she wouldn't go away. So that was that. She would give me gifts and show up places. Make her presence known without me knowing what was going on and stuff like that.
So how did you deal with that?
I did.
So this is recent.
I win, you lose.
So it wasn't a friend that you could bring around and just be like cordial.
Should have been.
Okay, look, for real. If I'm gonna tell this story, you gonna let me tell it. All right, now. Thank you. I love you.
Love you too.
What was the question?
His voice was shaking.
I said,
it's content, people.
This wasn't a friend that could be cordial you could bring around.
I tried to keep her around. Like at first we was cool. Like I had just moved into the area. She was, introducing me to people, showing me around, stuff like that. Woo woo. And we messed around a little bit, but anytime that I like tried to be real with her and like entertain other people in front of her, like we just friends, you know what I'm saying? She would get jealous. Like one time we was at a bar and we was just chilling and I saw a girl that I wanted to buy a drink for. So I went and bought the girl a drink. She was already good. Like we chilling, whatever. I leave her, I'll be like, I'll be right back, go buy the girl a drink. I buy the girl a drink. When I come back, she get mad and like, she like, mush me or something. She do something like aggressive or something like that, to the point where I had to pick her up and throw her out the bar. And when I went back to the girl was like, "Why did you do that to your girlfriend? Here, take the drink back. I didn't mean to come in between y'all." Da 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 da. So situations like that.
So you already knew what time it was, right?
Yeah. After that situation, I told her like, "You can't be around me no more." You know what I'm saying? You can't go out with me places anymore.
So this was before Mona or with Mona?
No, this was before Mona.
Okay.
When I came along, she was still around.
She kept trying to be.
She didn't see everything. But I saw it.
She just kept telling me how much the girl was in love with me. But at the time when Mona came around, she said that she understood that she couldn't act like that, and she was able to be my friend even though she was in love with me.
But she thought she could do little slick shit, and I wasn't gonna pick up on it. And she thought she could put little subs out there, and I wasn't gonna pick up on it. And she thought she could do shit, and I wasn't gonna say nothing, and that's not me.
So you did something about it. Okay.
No, Mona ain't do shit. Mona over here is just doing all this other shit. Like,
is she still around?
I mean, I handled it. But I handled it though.
Is she still around?
I handled it.
Did you handle it anytime before you got with me? Thank you.
It wasn't convenient.
But it's
for
not
her
because
to handle it.
Yeah, I didn't need to.
It wasn't convenient.
I handled it when I was ready to handle it. And
don't say I didn't do shit. Please don't do that.
Like you didn't.
Oh, let me pull it up. I said, "What's up?" I said, "What's up?" You want me to pull it up? Don't say I ain't do shit.
You got chill on the extra, yo. I got all this, yo.
After letting stuff go over and over and over again, and trying to let you handle it, and talking to you about it, and you saying stuff to her, and I'm like, okay, look, I'm trying. She's supposed to be a friend, trying to da 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 da. Whatever the last straw was, I can't remember, because she used to put little shit in her joint, and I knew she was trying to talk about me. I hit her up and said, "What's up?"
All right, so quick question. So after y'all handled it, right? Now, this is the stalker question. Does she still try to linger?
She has definitely popped up, but we just ignore her now.
Okay. So I feel like that's stalking. She's a stalker.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. She's like made different pages and stuff like that.
And
She watches all our stuff and stuff like that. But you know, I just don't entertain it. Before I kept giving her chances, trying to be a friend.
And even me, I try to be like, I'm not gonna not be insecure this person, but I can't talk.
No, but you can't cut me off though.
I am sorry, but I don't like the way you're talking to me tonight. We're going to talk about this after. I understand.
So let's get it together.
You get together.
Love you.
Love you too. Go ahead. No, my bad.
I don't even remember, but yeah, I have had a stalker. Oh yeah, she kept making different accounts. She makes different accounts, whatever. So the main thing was she was a friend, and I did admire her friendship, but she just couldn't understand the fact that we couldn't be more than friends.
She lost her mind when we got together. I don't know what you're making it very. She lost her mind and started doing out of control shit.
You're pushing it. You are.
I'm pushing it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. But next slide, please, Luke.
You understand why I had to get rid of it. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Thank you. What did I say? I can't read that far.
What was the next slide, baby? I love you.
Whatever. Was there ever a time? Because I could have said so much more, and you get mad at me about what I said, girl.
So what's this next point?
Was there ever a time when you took a break from your ex? Like, have y'all ever been in a relationship where you took, where y'all say y'all needed a break and y'all broke up and took a break and got back together?
You fucking tell me we need a break. If you tell me we need a break, I'm breaking up with you.
Yeah, I'm broke.
I have done that before in the past. I've taken breaks and gotten back together. But that was more when I was younger. Now that I'm older, I feel like if we're going to take a break, I don't got time to be worried about what you doing on the break. Worried about what I'm doing on the break. If we going to break, we might as well break up and see where we can go from there. Vice versa, taking a break and trying to get back to it. But it is possible.
Yeah, it's possible, but I don't do that.
Yeah.
Me personally, once I'm done.
I'm done.
I can't.
Once I stop
can't
talking,
do the going back and forth thing. That's
what I'm saying. Why we gonna fall back in and do the same shit?
Yeah, like I'm not about to rekindle something. Nah, we had our chance. I mean, maybe at a different time. Maybe if things was good, then things would be different. But we not at that time, so we gonna move in this present and see how things go in this present. And right now, I'm not fucking with you, so I'm gonna just ride like that.
Portia said, off and on for 4 years, never the fuck again.
Hell no, I can't do
Oh,
that.
we never took the shots.
They ready?
I thought we was gonna do that slides, but we can do shots.
I feel like we should take shots.
We can do shots. We can do shots. Y'all want to do shots?
Oh, for
but
sure.
y'all like to do shots.
I see you passing them out, so you definitely want to do shots.
She's such a cute little hug. Oh, here you go.
Thank you, baby. There we go.
All right. Portia said she tried to come back and couldn't tell me why she was back. Oh. Amber said people change and people grow. Sometimes the timing is just off. That's true.
Yeah, I agree.
That's why I always say what's for you is for you. Sometimes it will come back.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me, I'm not.
I'll take a shot. Take a shot, Portia. I understand what Amber's saying, though. Sometimes people change, you come back. I just don't understand when people say we're actually discussing. We're on a break, and it's like that's
do that.
That's
I don't
too
have
much.
time to waste.
But I do think, like, let's say I'm in a relationship with somebody, we break up, and then some time goes by, and then somehow we come back, we cross paths. I might give somebody another chance
not
like
really
that.
a break.
Yeah, that's like different.
I feel like a break is defined.
So you actually have to state that it's a break, not just a lapse of time in between.
Yeah, I think like to go on a break, it needs to be defined that we're taking this relationship on a break.
Yeah, but I don't.
Otherwise,
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I can't do that.
All right, so who's gonna say our shot? What are we doing? What are we taking a shot to?
All right, we shotting to all them exes that was good to us and bad to us, and Fuck all the rest of them because we're gonna find some new ones.
And leaving the past in the past.
And leaving the past in the past.
Oh my
Thank
God!
you,
Oh,
I'm gonna move this. That's exactly why I moved my laptop. I knew that shit was gonna happen. Hold on, let me get this. All right, next slide.
Thank you for that shot, yo.
yeah, thank you.
Ooh,
I like that.
thank
John.
you.
What we doing next?
Y'all let Cedric say the toast out of all the people. What the
Don't nobody saying nothing. So
Luke, Portia says she loves you.
Love you too.
In your last serious relationship, when did you know you were done? So sometimes, you know how you're done, but you haven't broke up yet, but you know you've mentally checked out.
Yeah.
When do you feel like that happened in the last relationship you were in? That's for everybody.
who wanna go first?
Cedric, go first.
I feel like, all right, I can be done, like, and still be in a relationship, right? But like you saying, like, you know, when's that last straw? I feel like that last straw is like when, like, you already been fed up and that one more thing that they do wrong that you don't like, and it's just like, you know what? I've been dealing with this shit for too long. I know who I am.
Yeah.
I can get out here and be single and enjoy myself. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end this now. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's my, like, I can be fed up for a long time and we can talk about it and fix this shit. But if we not doing that and you do one more thing and it's, yeah, I'm done.
Yeah.
So in your last relationship, it wasn't like you had checked out mentally and you were still in it. You was still fighting for it, and then that last thing you was like, you know what, you ain't clean the motherfucking dishes, I'm done. Like,
I mean, it's not that petty. I could be that petty, but no, I don't. It's more of a bigger thing, like a bigger issue, like let me give you an
Blatant
example.
disrespect type issue.
I mean, not necessarily disrespectful, because none of my ladies disrespect me. But like, it's more so like
clear.
Me.
He said, let's be clear.
It's me.
it's more so like something bigger, like, you know, like something that like a timing issue, or like something with my kids, or something with their kids, or something big. It's not nothing like something small, like, you know, a dishes, or you ain't take the trash out, or you ain't put gas in the car. Nothing like that. Like something big. Like
that's exactly
we've been talking about, like something we've been talking about issues all the time. We keep talking about the same issue, and you keep doing the same thing.
And it's like your
like,
last
you
straw.
know, yeah, I'm done. I'm not about to keep talking about the same damn shit over and over. And like, I feel like at that point, you don't get me, I don't get you. So yeah, I'm about to just
We're
end
not
it.
seeing.
Tiffany said, how? Cedric, you ain't been in a relationship since the 70s. The fuck?
Hey, look, my last relationship was
They all
wonderful.
call me Kryptonite in the comments. I'm
My
sorry, y'all are
last
cracking me
relationship
up.
was wonderful.
There you go. Talk about it,
Very
bird boy.
wonderful, and it was a long-lasting relationship.
Shiloh.
And I'm looking for a long-lasting
Yes,
relationship.
talk about it.
I really am. But single life is not bad.
We should do a dating show with Cedric.
Y'all don't want to do that.
Oh,
Yes, I do. I got ideas.
I
got an idea.
Oh yeah, we gonna do. We got it. Oh, I got an idea.
Bachelorette number 1.
Yes, we should do something like that. The Bachelor joint.
Making some hearts out here, I'm trying to tell you.
I know you do. I can see it.
I said I would. I ain't saying I do.
Said
I
we not
would.
about to go
Oh,
find
sorry,
you
I'm not
some.
supposed to
I
do.
would.
So in my last serious relationship, I definitely knew I was done a long time before I left, but it was a long relationship, long, and there was a lot tied into it. You know, I was married, a lot of stuff, so I had mentally checked out, but I was trying to work at it, and then I was trying to like see, okay, well, let me fight as much as I can, so I wouldn't say I walked away from something because I have children, you know.
Right. Which plays a big part in relationships.
And you should not ever do that. If you ask me, I will always say don't do that. I did it. Don't do it. But so I was still trying, but mentally I wasn't really there. Like I feel like a year before I really left, I was already checked out because I was done. But then I was trying to work on things, whatever. Then something happened. It became very physical, boom, 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 in front of everyone at a family reunion, whatever. And it was almost like I needed that because I felt like when you're in a relationship for so long, sometimes you don't just walk away because everyone's tied into it. Oh, they're going to think that I'm, just walking away from this, or I'm not trying to fight. This was so blatant that I didn't, at that point, I was like, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. They saw that. You know what I'm saying? They see what's going on. So I probably had checked that for like a year, and I wanted to bring this question up because I don't suggest doing that. Like, if you know you done,
be done.
It ain't gonna get no better. Just leave. It's just not good. You know what I'm saying? Bree, we haven't heard from you in a minute.
What you wanna know?
In that relationship with JB, when did you know you were done?
For me, I felt like I was just mentally, I went through a lot. I went through surgeries. My hormones was everywhere. Like, it didn't matter I just was checked out. Like, you know what I mean? I just felt like I needed more support. Not even just from JB. I was just going through a lot mentally, and I felt like I ain't have nowhere to turn. So a lot of the times it was like, he's the only one in my face. I'm like, you know what I mean? So I was taking a lot of things. Yeah, you know what I mean? So, but I was done. When I knew, like, my mental was just going crazy, I was like, I'm done. I'm just done with everything, really. You know what I mean? So that's just how it was for me.
Okay. What about you, JB?
For me, it's just, certain shit that would go on, I would just look at it like, as far as it being what it is, you just gotta just let it be. Certain situations that we had for ourselves, I'm like, you know what? She gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to find my ways to make shit better for our relationship. And like I said, if we're not seeing eye to eye, then it's not gonna work. Cause I might be feeling a certain type of way, she might be feeling some type of way.
And when I was done, there wasn't nothing he could do to make it better for me. It was just like, I wasn't listening, I wasn't caring, like I wasn't.
You know what I'm saying? When I tried my hardest, trying to do anything I can, and it still wasn't making a difference, that's when I knew it was like, it's never gonna be a happy ending with this shit. You know? So just gotta let it go.
Mental health is very important, and we don't talk about it enough, and how it can affect relationships. And I feel like if you talk about it more, if you seek help for yourself, if you talk to your partner about it, even if the person is your ex, whatever, it helps equip them as well with tools to support you correctly.
Most definitely.
There are a lot of people who go through mental health things when they're in relationships, like way more than you guys could even, expect. And you are doing the right thing, trying to work on yourself. If you feel like you're being toxic to the other person, you should just work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But there are tools to help you with your struggles, and to get you back centered. And there are tools to help a person who you're in a relationship with to help to know how to like approach you. You know what I'm saying?
Be there for you.
Yeah, and be there for you. And I just think whether it's y'all or in the future, based on the stuff that you said, there are resources for that, and you can, get help for yourself, and also the person you're with. There's resources that will help them know how to handle you. But when it comes to those type of things where you feel like you can't even get yourself straight, you're stressed out, whatever, it's really your responsibility it's hard to check it, but it's really your responsibility to check it and to get help for those things, because you owe that to yourself. Yeah. And then when you do that to yourself, then that other person is loving you, you can receive it. Because when we got so much stuff going on, so stressed, I've had a hard life. I got a lot of stuff on my shoulders all the time. So I get to these places where I can't even see. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. I have to get ways to cope with that, because if I don't, I can't receive love. You just can't receive it. It's just, because you're all like, whatever. So I just wanted to say that, because you can definitely get help, you know what I'm saying, for that.
Blah, blah. I battle with bipolar depression. You know what I mean? So I don't tell people that. It's like, when you do, you're looked at as scary, or like she might react in this type of way if I say, you know what I mean? So it took a lot in my growth to really like cope with that. You know what I mean? And I feel like in our relationship, he didn't know how to handle my episodes and everything like that. You know what I mean? So it was hard. You know?
I think dealing with any mental illness that has extreme mood swings is going to be hard for the other person, especially a man or somebody who's masculine presenting, because their whole position is to fix it.
Yeah.
And when they can't fix it, they feel away. You know what I'm saying? But that is way more common than you think. Like, I feel like 50% of the people I know have either bipolar, borderline, something. There's something going on. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people are struggling with that too. It's not just you. You're not alone with that. You know what I'm saying? There are other people who are going through that. You can even join support groups, even if you don't want to go in person, you can go online, just to see other people going through things and where they have progressed in their treatment. It sometimes will help you, like, oh, well, I don't do that. Or like for me to deal with traumas and different things that have happened in my life, I write because it's cathartic. You have to find something. And then I like to paint on canvases. I can't paint. But it's fun. You know what I'm saying? JB may, he might go make a beat just to release. He might smoke a blunt. We all smoke blunts. But, Cedric might do something different. Sim might write a song. You just have to find things that help with that, and then it won't be such a heaviness in your relationship because you are getting a release. And it's something that you have to keep working at, because I have to, like, me even talking about this is a reminder to myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you gotta always release, because you can be like a pressure keg around the person you're with. You know what I'm saying?
Especially when you're somebody that likes to hold a lot of things in. If you don't want to express a lot.
That's me. I mean, I feel like that's just males in general. Like, we like to hold a lot of stuff in, because at the end of the day,
we don't want to bother nobody.
And society tells you to shut up and suck it up, and you can't cry, which is crazy. But
and it's like, at the end of the day, we got to be the strongest in the relationship, especially when it comes into having kids and stuff like that. Like, we got to be the one to be the strongest out of everybody.
For sure. Tiffany said, she's calling you a whore earlier, Cedric. I don't know what's going on with that. But she said some people will creep on your weakness, Bree, mental health wise, and going through it. Trust I know. I've had that before too. They'll learn all that stuff just to use it against you.
Play with you.
Exactly.
That's true. That's a good point. So you gotta also, but that's another thing. The Ayanna Van Zant book, In the Meantime, is a very, very good book, and it teaches you, I need to read it again, but it teaches you how to compartmentalize certain things and just go back to why you act the way you act. And it usually stems from childhood and all that other stuff. But that book taught me about that. Like, sometimes you're sharing, your struggles with someone, but if you don't love yourself enough, or if you aren't in tune with yourself enough, you don't realize this is not somebody you should be sharing with as a vulture. And they're gonna take that information, and then 3 years later, you're like, what the fuck is going on? So that's a good point. That's a good point. And Black people in general, we need to really pay attention to our mental health. It is very important. It's something that's being talked about more, but it definitely needs to be talked about, because a lot of us have struggles. And even if you don't have an ongoing chronic diagnosis of something, you can have seasonal depression. You can have small little, you know what I'm saying? And you always need safe spaces to talk about that. Next slide. If your ex wanted to start an OnlyFans, how would you react?
I would say do it.
I ain't gonna lie, shit. I'm a motherfucking photographer, so look. I'm talking business. All right, let me take some pictures. Let me get a certain percentage. Look, let me get a certain percentage, and we cool.
Like, you gonna share it with me?
Look.
He said, DJ EK said, I love full custody. He going to take the kid away. She's showing her titties, Your Honor. Cedric, how would you feel?
If my ex is on OnlyFans, I mean, all right, it's a couple ways I can go about this, right? All right, one way is I can ask, can I join and be a part of this? And we make shit. Or I could be jealous and be like, stalking her and be like, what you got going on type shit. Right. Or I can just leave it alone. I said 2, but it's 3. Right. But or I could just leave it alone and not, just deal with it at all. Me personally, I'm gonna ask the first one. I'm gonna be like, look, you saw the OnlyFans. Right. Let's make this bread. Exactly. Let's get this joint going.
Exactly.
And if she ain't with it, then it is what it is.
But that's I feel like that's your ex. So
that's what Tiffany said. Ew, why? That's your ex,
I don't care. Like it's like it's my ex. We done
it's gonna be easy bread. It's my ex.
But
how long was she my ex though? I mean, how long ago was she my ex? Was she like a recent ex?
So these when I say your ex, it's a serious ex. Somebody you was really you cared about, like, not just anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's somebody that you already know. We already got chemistry.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So on camera,
but you wouldn't feel a way about you already got chemistry. I get that, but you're saying your feelings are so cut off and you're good that if you're single, you could still do an OnlyFans situation with the ex and not care that people are watching her because y'all are getting money.
It's gonna be a discussion.
Why would it be a discussion if that's your ex though?
I'm saying it can be a discussion. I'm not saying it doesn't. It has
I'm
to
saying
be.
like we good.
Tiffany's spicy. Tiffany said, "Nah, bro, you weird. Don't matter. You claimed to be done before. Now you doubling back."
I'm saying like y'all was together. We together.
It's bread.
But I'm saying if we looking at the situation, like I'm just putting myself in it. If I'm with somebody and then I break up with them, all right, boom, that's good. It don't matter what they.
I love it says that.
Anyway, and you know what I'm saying? If they messing with somebody else, you don't care. If they find a new job, you don't care. But then they pop up on OnlyFans. Now all of a sudden, let's get this money together and we cool. And now all of a sudden we got this connection and I just dumped you.
You put it that way. You got
but it's like,
but Ebony is on his side. I think Ebony said it's transactional.
That's what I was just about to get to. At the end of the day, it's going to be a business thing. It's not going to be a personal connection there. I'm saying,
if I decided to start an OnlyFans and my ex hit me up out of nowhere and it's just like, hey, I see you got an OnlyFans. Let's get this money together. Bitch, what you talking about? Like, get off my phone. Like, this is my life. I'm doing what I want to do, and why would I include you? And we not even rocking.
I understand that.
Even if we end on a good note.
I even agree with that. I understand and I agree with that. All I'm saying is a good discussion. All I'm saying is like it's money involved here. Let's make this bread.
Amber said, I mean, it's not a bad idea.
You know what I'm saying? It's just bread involved. All I'm talking about is partnership. I'm not talking about let's get back together, let's make this donut. Like I'm just saying, like, look,
if you already anything else, you wouldn't want to be a part of it.
Huh?
If she was doing anything else, you wouldn't want to be a part of it.
Tiffany agrees with you. Portia and Amber believe with you. Agree with you. Tiffany said, if y'all cool, she said, if I don't fuck with you, nah, it's my bread and you lost your subscriber.
I understand that.
Ebony said yes, especially if the sex is bomb.
But what if my clout bigger than your clout and you just starting the OnlyFans?
But I didn't ask you. I started my own
exactly.
OnlyFans.
You didn't ask me. That's what I'm saying.
So why you tiptoeing in your Jordans? If your clout is that big, start your own OnlyFans.
I agree with that. So if I don't want to start my OnlyFans and I'm like, all right, you start your joke, let me help you out.
No, sir.
Let's get this bread.
What do you guys think? So you're okay with it. You said, what's up? Cool. Boom, boom, boom. Show your dick, daddy. And what did you say? What'd you say?
I'm cool. We making bread.
So, hold on. Y'all, so you keep saying we. No. Cedric has this fantasy that the ex is going to say, yes, come do this
Let's
with me.
make money together.
Cedric has this fantasy. You can't make
saying...
money with her. You can't. She's just doing the OnlyFans. He's just doing the OnlyFans.
And he hit you up out of nowhere.
Would you care?
And he like, yo, I see. Okay, yeah. Boom. Okay, let's do this.
Y'all, like all your friends are like, oh, Bree's OnlyFans is on fire. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not my girlfriend.
This new generation is different. I don't understand where y'all get it from. I have feelings.
I'm a Cancer guy, so like my feelings is I don't got feelings unless I'm ready.
I don't care if they do an OnlyFans. I don't want none of my friends telling me that they seeing this, and that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear about it.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like, I'm not gonna care about it, anything like that.
Okay, let me ask you. I'm gonna put us.
I'm saying, like, if you were my ex, I don't really care about anything else. I want to be clear.
No, I know.
I just want you to know.
No, I'm just using it because I'm just trying to understand. You so crazy.
I just want you to know. I don't care about nothing else. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Saying,
I'm
like,
just
okay.
speaking as if it was exes.
Tiffany has it out for you. What's up, Eden?
You're.
Go ahead.
Yep.
So, okay, I'm saying, we're together, and this ain't gonna happen because you know you my lady, my wifey, my everything.
Love you.
Okay, boom, love you too. So, what I'm saying is, if me and you was to break up, you living your life, I'm living my life, and I start an OnlyFans, and I'm doing whatever the fuck I'm doing in my OnlyFans. Of course, you don't want your friends contacting you saying, I seen Sin do this and do that and all that other stuff. But for you to you would contact me and be like, hey, yo, Sin, you trying to come on the podcast and be one of my guests because I see your OnlyFans is popping right now. Like, you would want to hop on to something that I'm doing in that mixture of a jumbo.
I would report your account. Well, what are you talking about? You know the fuck I am.
She doing stuff with donkeys. It's not cool.
I can't talk. Crazy. So I can't talk.
I'm not as jealous as y'all think. I'm jealous in disrespectful situations, but I'm open in a lot of other situations. But I'm not as crazy as everybody thinks.
As fuck.
No, I mean, I agree with you though. I agree with what you're saying.
No,
I don't think I'm
me.
disagreeing. I agree with you.
Oh,
all I'm
they
saying
say reassurance is cute. That was cute.
You gotta like that. You gotta love that.
What's
but
up,
all
Terrence?
I'm saying is like
757.
Hey,
it's an opportunity there. It's money to make there. Like
not
why,
for you though.
I'm not saying I gotta make this money. I'm saying let's see where this show can go. Like some money to be made out there. Let's see if we can make some bread.
The money is gonna be made regardless.
I agree.
You're not included, and I'm not coming at you as a person. I'm talking to you like if you was an ex. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be over. I hope I'm not.
No, you.
It's a safe space.
You fine.
Right.
I hope y'all ain't.
Oh yeah.
I understand.
But listen, okay, so the question really isn't about if you're gonna be involved with the OnlyFans, though. The question is, how would you react just as a person?
Oh, I wouldn't care.
Oh,
so
yeah, I wouldn't trip about
think it
I wouldn't trip
depends
at all.
on the ex.
Yeah.
I really do. I think that I wouldn't if any of my exes start. I don't even care how long it was. Like it just depends on the connection, right? So anybody, I'm giving y'all permission. Please start an OnlyFans, whatever. I don't care. Like everybody, start OnlyFans. Shake your ass. Go to Pornhub, Access, and that's whatever. You know what I'm saying? My favorite spots. Whatever. Go do whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But I know that if we broke up, I would care. And I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm not going to care that not only is she busting it open, or not, well, she ain't busting it open, sorry. Busting somebody else open. Let me create that. Busting somebody else open or doing whatever on OnlyFans. People I know are witnessing this, whatever. And she getting money. And I'm not getting it. And I ain't getting the bust open. I think I would be highly upset and I would sabotage it. I'm just being honest. And you know I would do it. I could do it. That shit would be crashing all the time. Like,
I could do it.
She's OnlyFans never working.
It's always a fucking virus come out. Why is it a virus all the time? I gotta get it.
I'm not that crazy, y'all. Content creation. I wouldn't. She would do her OnlyFans and I would just be good. I would just start her OnlyFans.
No.
I would.
Yeah, you probably would do that.
I would start an OnlyFans,
but
and I would do something to make my OnlyFans have a different level to bring her to me, and then we could collab, and then that's how you get the money. Okay? You don't just go in and ask and you get You don't just go and say, "Let me get in on this." You gotta bring them. You gotta have them come to you.
I mean, in all reality, that's what I was saying.
Okay.
If you was the ex, I wouldn't be down with it.
Yeah, I don't think. Oh, Amber said, "What's up, boo? You trying to start one eating?" She don't ask her baby daddy.
See what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? Dog? It's chemistry there. That's what I'm saying.
Both models.
Come on.
The OnlyFans might be up.
It's a partnership. Right. It don't have to have no real feelings unless y'all want to. I'm not saying that. But
yeah, but they share a kid. I think there's gonna be some feelings.
I mean, yeah, of course. But
typically.
I mean, I ain't gonna say of course, but yeah, probably so.
She have to block.
Ebony said I'd have to block his entire family if Rob were to ever do this if we broke up. Period. But hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad though.
But no.
All right, next one. When you're done in a relationship, what is your behavior like?
When I'm done, I stop talking. Like, I love communication. Yeah, communication is key. And even if we argue every day for 7 days straight, if I'm gonna continue to talk to you, see how you feel, let you know how I feel, see how we can do things better. But once I get to the point of like you do something and it annoys me and I don't got nothing else to say, that's how you know it's done.
Right.
That for me anyway.
What about you guys?
I mean, it's basically like you're numb, like she said. You just don't feel nothing, like, you know. That's how I would.
I'll say I've done this in the relationship as far as, like, the way I've been feeling. Like, it would come to certain shit, like, we'll have serious conversations about something that, you know, we're going through. And at the moment, I wouldn't have nothing to say. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I feel for you, but, like, right now, it's not the time for me to talk.
And I'd be ready to kill his motherfucking ass. I'm like, you better say something right now.
He'll just look at you and won't say nothing?
No, he's the worst. Like, literally,
You're a Cancer.
I'm talking to you. Like, are you not hearing me? Like, he just would sit there.
So you do the shutdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would be
But then
angry.
I'll come back, whether it's late at night or...
But you
Then I didn't want to talk about it no more. Like, why we just didn't talk about it?
Because I'm not about to add more fuel to the fire, you feel what I'm saying?
No,
Like,
because
be
he was
myself.
But then
saying
it
the
makes
wrong
her
things.
feel
Like he don't care.
All right, but
like
it's
you
not
want
like
things done
but
your
like
way.
I told her, it's not.
You know,
it's
it
not like
comes
I
off like
ever.
that.
It's not like I ever did it purposely. You know what
No,
I'm
I don't
saying?
think you did.
You know what I'm saying?
I've
It just-
been on that
you did.
receiving end before.
I felt like you
I
did.
felt like it did. It would have been every single time. It wasn't every single time. It was
No.
like just certain shit that.
Because I feel like he knows how I am. If I'm about to,
Drake
you know,
with the braids when I'm done. Sorry. Go.
But that was his word. That was one of our things in our relationship that I could not stand. Like,
when he shut down.
yeah, because I'm such, like, if I feel it, I have to speak. I can't hold it, like, at all. So I want to be able to talk about it. And he's just like, I'm not ready. And I'm just like, I mean, that's my flaw, though, because, I mean, I have to give him his time. But me, in my mind at the moment, I'm like, talk now. Yeah, like.
But that taps into the mental because, like you said, like they were saying, you can be expressing more than what you really need to out of your mental, you know what I'm saying? So at that moment, that's probably been the times when I was like, you know what, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, you feel what I'm saying? So.
I feel like, I don't know, like, because with me and you, I definitely understand what both of y'all are saying, because even with me and you, if we're having a misunderstanding or something, sometimes I won't say something, or I wouldn't, not shut down, but I know if I respond to you while you're upset in that moment, it could, like you said, make it escalate and go to the next spot. So sometimes it is best to just be like, all right, you got it. You know
like
what
your
I'm
mama
saying?
said, shit, I'm talking to you, better shut your ass up and listen. Like, it's like the same routine. Like, you
just let you have it, and then so I can calm down and I can think before I speak. Cause
That's fine, but you don't like that. That's my only issue.
You don't like what?
She don't want me to calm down and talk about it later. She won't talk about if something with me, I gotta talk about it right then, but she wants to have time to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, but we different.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You see that laughing? You see that laughing?
Oh,
Okay. So y'all get it.
Well, I mean, all right. So I
Pisces
answered
shit.
this question. So, I mean, all right. So when you're done in a relationship, all right. My behavior is pretty much like, yeah.
Give them a reason to break up with me.
Yeah, I'm shut down completely. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be like, you know. I'm a big communicator. Like, we have to talk about what the fuck is going on. Like, if we not talking, then what are we doing? We just sitting here on our phones, like.
Feeling awkward.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like I have to talk. If we have a problem, we need to talk about it then and there. Like, I'm not about to. I can control what I'm saying at any given moment. it's not necessarily about what I'm saying, or it's more so how I say it. So controlling your anger and the way you speak is a major thing in communication. So if you know how to control that, you'll be able to speak through any situation. So if I'm having a problem or you having a problem and we can't talk about it right then and there, I have a problem with that because I feel like we need to solve this issue.
I know, something's wrong with it. But I understand. Is Luke over there or he left out?
No, he left out.
Okay. So before we go to the next slide, I do want to ask, first of all, I want to check in with y'all. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
Feel good? The seat rocking up for you?
Yes.
Enjoy
It
it
keeps
rocking,
me
girl.
like, you know.
I get it. I get it. I've been over here doing all kinds of stuff. Y'all don't see what's going on with this. What would you say, Bree, has been the best way that you've learned to cope with the breakup?
I feel like being in the gym helps me. That's my go-to, but it's helped me a lot because I'm focusing on myself, you know.
Thank you. Sorry.
What's going on?
You're focusing on yourself, going to the gym, building yourself up, which is what you should be doing.
Yeah, that helped me cope with the breakup.
And what about you?
I just focus on myself. Basically, I just try to get done what I want to get accomplished. I got certain standards and goals that I set that I want to, accomplish. So I just stick to that and just go with the flow.
Did y'all have dark days where you didn't know how to cope?
Yeah, there's always going to be dark days. I mean, as much as we want to act like, oh, I ain't thinking about you, I ain't worried about you. Like, I was, like, damn, I wish this nigga was here right now. But you ain't going to tell him that because then it's like, you know what I'm saying?
You can tell
They
him.
get a big head and be like, oh, she want me back or something. But
You can tell him. And you can tell her.
I've had cloudy days.
Just saying. You've had cloudy days?
Yeah. Days, though.
Just cloudy.
Just little memories and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying?
He missed me for real. Don't let him. Don't do that. Talking about cloudy days. You had some dark days.
Okay.
He gotta say cloudy. He can't say dark. You know that. You know that. Next slide, Luke. Have you come to terms with things you realize your ex was right about you? So when you're in a relationship with them, they told you some things about yourself, and at the time you couldn't receive them, but now that you're out of the relationship, do you look back and think, okay, yeah, I'm a slob, or yeah, I don't know how to handle stress well, or, whatever. Okay, I'm not gonna. I feel it too, Sadie Mons, because we're writers. All right, go ahead.
Me?
Anybody? Have you come to terms with things that you realize your ex said about you in the relationship that you did not accept, but now you know, oh yeah, they were right about that?
Yeah. I mean, my anger, of course. I mean.
Yeah, me. I agree.
Yeah, me. I agree.
Like, it's been a couple things that I realized that, like I see things a lot my way, and I feel like my way is right. I feel like every person does. So I go off of my instinct. So if I feel like my way is right, I'm gonna go for that right. Now, I don't have problem with compromise, but it's gonna take me a little time for me to see that. So people have told me, like, I'm very one-minded and I only see things my way. So yeah, over time, yeah, I definitely have seen that.
Okay.
I guess I can be a little selfish That was sometimes.
That was a reoccurring theme you were hearing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I just say that one thing from our relationship was me focusing on just me, because I just always thought as long as I'm straight, then everybody else would be straight. So I feel like that's one thing that kind of reflected our relationship, and one thing that I learned about myself.
Okay.
So being like more self-centered, like you go into yourself,
What about you?
I'm never wrong. No, I'm definitely never wrong. No. I definitely have been told certain things and have grown in those areas. I can be very blunt, very. If you get around my family at a function, it doesn't seem like I'm blunt because everyone is like that. So I've been conditioned to talk, certain ways, but sometimes that can come off a certain way to people, and it sucks because your intention is not to give off what you're giving off because you're just being yourself and this is how you were, but I didn't grow up in like this family that's like a loving, it's like boom, boom, boom. Girl, why your hair look like that? Girl, it's just like that. So,
It's not like you really want to change yourself for somebody. It's like, if you're going to be with somebody, they're going to be with you because
of you, yeah.
So.
But at the same time, I've had to learn as an adult that just because you are away doesn't mean that's right. True. And there's benefits to being certain ways, but there's also drawbacks, and I've tried to tweak certain drawbacks as much as I can. You can't change, your
that's what I'm saying, because
personality.
nobody's perfect, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got their ways or things that need to be changed.
My niece is in the comments saying true, because that's how my family is just different. So we can come off very,
but to me, that's what makes me like a person is how authentically you are. Like,
thank you. I needed to hear that.
But no idea. I don't feel like. All right, so like, say for instance, like you dial back something because you're trying to be accepted by somebody. Like that's not being you. You're being fake. Like, I mean, I understand. Like you're saying, like as you become an adult, you have to dial back some things. Yeah, I agree with that. Some things, but I feel like with doing that, you're changing yourself. Now, I feel like with learning what's right and what's wrong can change your character, your thought process and how you do things, but your character is something else. I'm not about to change my character for nobody. I'm about to just be me. Like, and if you can accept me for me, I hope you can be you and I like you for who you are.
Right.
And I don't care what goes wrong, it's just you. And I'm gonna like that. So I'm gonna deal with what you feel like is wrong and I'm gonna look at it as a perfect thing because it's you.
I understand that, and I believe your core of who you are, you should not change, but I also believe we can have character flaws. And
things that we done got used to.
That you got used to, and sometimes it may take a whole bunch of people keep telling you about yourself, and you're like, ugh, like that's how I'm showing up in the world, and I don't want to show up in the world that way. Or you can't get higher in the business realm because you don't know how to speak to people on a professional level. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you have to sometimes curve, certain things or whatever.
Certain things about yourself.
I've also, I have a hard time with stress management because I've just dealt with a lot of stress in my life. So it can seem like something small, but that can push me over because I'm totally juggling all kinds of stuff all the time. And in that case, they weren't wrong. Like, I do need that. That's good for me. You know what I'm saying? That I had to find ways to deal with stress, and I still seek out ways to deal with stress. And you know what I'm saying? Like that to me is not changing who I am. That's changing who I am for the better because I want to be a better person for people I'm around. You know
I don't see that as changing though. I see that as evolving.
That's okay. Then that's what it is.
It's
different.
Changing yourself, I feel like you're doing a whole. You can't say 360 because a 360 is a full circle. You're doing a 180. So you're changing your whole... I feel like that's a change. Like, evolving is like, I'm adding this to me. I'm putting this on to me, and I'm becoming something bigger than... You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily...
But I did, like... Okay, I have a reckless mouth. I do. And I just reminded myself of that because Tiffany said that. I do. Like, sometimes... Like, if I don't even realize it's reckless, though.
It's crazy.
It's not that crazy.
It's crazy.
I be thinking I'm witty, y'all. I'm like, that's
That's what
wit.
you say.
I'm like, that's a wit.
You go with good shit in your mind, be like, yeah, I'm gonna say that.
But I really don't think, you know, Sagittarius are known as being blunt. We are. I'm a straight up fire sign. My moon is fire, like everything. But I'm such a sensitive person at the same time, and I have such a deep heart that it's a very weird place. Like people, like I am way more sensitive and soft than people think. I can the way that I have to show up, like, is because that's out of survival. That's out of life. But I am so like, so even if I say something that's reckless, it's like I'm not trying to hurt somebody's feelings, and I could end up crying if I hurt their feelings, but I meant what the fuck I said. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very weird. But
I understand.
I try to
Like,
work.
nigga, you need to hear that shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's how I really felt. You know?
Yeah. So I've done a lot of introspective thinking.
That's the right word.
And I have tried to change some things that I've heard about from other people, not just exes. You know, if you have certain character traits or flaws, you're gonna hear it from different people eventually. Sometimes they're gonna tell you that because you was right, and they just want to tell you what your character flaw is. You understand that? But you know, I think it's good to grow and try to learn from that. You know what I'm saying? So Sin said she's been told she was selfish. My mouth and my attitude, whatever, blunt. You know. Y'all soft, you pussy. You know, so we all have something. So that's normal. Eric, is there another slide?
Yes, there is one more, and we didn't do the truth or dare yet, or the true or false yet.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Amber was sad. She said nobody understands us. You understand me. I know she does. If your ex started dating one of your friends,
No, sir.
how would you react?
No, sir.
No.
I feel like it would be weird, but
First of all, that's not my friend.
That's how I feel.
Right.
I feel.
I would
yeah.
definitely step to my friend like, yo, you know you fucked up, right? It depend on who, on the ex. Like if this is like somebody serious.
Yeah, serious ex is what we talking about.
Oh yeah, I would step to my friend like, you know you done fucked up, right? Like that definitely would change our dynamics as a friend. I don't think I would make it be known that I care, because I wouldn't want them to go back and say something.
Portia said, first the fuck of all. I know that's right.
But yeah, I would check my friend.
Amber said, burn them both. I feel it. JB, how would you feel?
I just feel like that's weird. Like, especially being in the same environment, you know, all types of stuff like that. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm not really gonna care about it, but when I really look at it, it's like,
what are you doing?
I'm a care.
What are you doing?
I'm going to care.
Yeah,
it's like I am, but I'm not, because at the end of the day, I live by it is what it is, you know. So it's like, it's what it is, but it's like, nigga, what is y'all doing? Like, y'all
Close,
some
Tiffany.
lame shit.
Yeah.
I just feel like that's some lame shit.
It is lame.
It is. It's very lame. Oh my gosh, that's a very tough.
It's like you seeking for attention, like.
That's what I look at it as. It's like, so you must have had some underlying thing.
Yeah, now you got me thinking.
Feel comfortable
like,
doing that. Like,
like,
out of millions of people in the world, you want to.
Now I'm wondering why did you mention that name? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just made me look bad. Like, nah, that's just
maybe
weird.
it was something going on the whole time.
Yeah.
Ebony said they're both getting ran over. Fuck over. Bitch, fuck you. Her little small stuff. Yeah. Tonight on Dateline. That's hilarious. What about you, Bree? Would you care? Did you answer? I'm sorry.
I don't know. I feel like I'll probably be, I don't know, hated for this, but I feel like it depends on how it even plays out. I don't know. I really can't. I mean, like, if you and your ex is broken up for a little bit, or like a year or so, and you seen the friend later on or whatever, like, and y'all had a connection that was different than your ex or whatever, like, you know what I mean? Like, because there's people that do it. Like,
close friend, though.
I don't know about.
I ain't talking about just associates. I'm talking close friend. They at the barbecue every weekend. Like, that's
social
no, I
don't, like close friend.
Close friend, like your brother. I guess not. Like, that would be different. That would be weird. That would be weird.
I don't even want to see you. Like, don't come around my circle.
Right.
Like, let me have my life. You have
just
your
a
life.
whole
It's
wide
too
world out
much.
there.
Like, let
All
me have my
places.
space. You know what I'm saying?
Out of
But
all these people, you had to pick this person.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, and like, you know, it's just, and with the friend, it's like, yeah, connection can come from anywhere, but you have to have certain amount of access to even build a connection. So you was in violation getting close to my ex like that if you're if you're a close friend, in my opinion. So how did y'all build this amazing connection unless you was building it while we were together? Like they said in the comments, nah, everybody getting fucked up because somebody the fuck knew. I believe the same thing. Now, if it's 5 years later, we both moved on.
That's what I'm saying, like years down the line type of thing. But
if you're still a close friend, fuck you. Years down the line, never. I have never dated anybody somebody was with. I don't do that. But
I wouldn't personally, but it wouldn't. I think I still would say something though.
I mean,
Tiffany
it's
said,
not
close
even
friends,
about
any friend,
saying-
no friend, hell no.
It's not even about saying something. It's just,
Having respect
man,
for me.
yeah, it's the respect, man. Like, so look.
Even if
all
I
right,
don't
so
want her.
This situation
Yeah.
has happened to me.
like, respect is the first thing I want from somebody.
You know what I'm saying? From anybody that I encounter, that I deal with, that I call my friend or close friend. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, this situation has happened to me. So, I was dealing with a female, and I end up dealing with her for a while, and dude actually introduced. Well, all right, let me go before that. Before we was dealing with each other, dude introduced me to girl, right? And so I was like, I told him to put me on. So if I ask you to put me on, and then we break up, why you gonna go and get with her right after we break up? I feel like that's more so ill intention. Like, if that was the case, you should have just went with her in the first place.
Yeah, why are you putting her off to me? But maybe he wasn't available at that time.
It ain't the point. That ain't the point at all. Why even get me involved? Like, that's not even, like... Yeah, I just feel like...
my only chance with this girl is to be a rebound, so I'm going to need you to fuck her up first so I can get
like, I don't feel like that's a good...
Look, he's telling the truth.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I don't feel like that's good enough.
So basically, he's a cleanup man. Back in the day, there was a song called "Cleanup Woman" that my grandma and all them used to play, and that's what the woman was. She would come, you made it easy for the cleanup woman. And we would say he was the cleanup man. He's like, the moment he fucks up,
Right.
your self-esteem all low now. Come on, girl.
But it was like, it's so stupid how
It's
it
wrong,
happened
though.
though. Like,
It's wrong.
it's like
crazy.
it's no need for it to even happen like
No.
that. Especially if I'm more closer to the dude than I am to the girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that messed up a whole dynamic in families. Like, it's not even about like just me and you. So it's just like, why? Yeah. It's actually...
It's okay, beloved.
It's
When I go
actually
weep in the
deeper
bush.
than what I'm saying.
I can tell.
But yeah, it's just like, why even?
That was messed up, though. Whoever did that.
Yeah, like, why even put? Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You need to give him back whatever clothes that he had at your house, or like that he had left in your car, and put itching powder on him. All right, next one.
That's the last slide. We just got that.
Okay, truth or dare joint. Yeah. I give all these advice.
truth or dare.
All this advice.
True or false?
Okay, so I saw this today and I wanted to bring it up. Somebody put, a man will always keep in contact with a woman he should have kept. Do you believe that the exes that you have that you realize, like you said earlier, she was a good girl or whatever, that you realize that you should have kept them? Like, ain't nothing out here in these streets, or you realize they were really good to you and you haven't found anybody like that? Do you tend to constantly contact them, like on a regular basis, every 6 months, 3 months? Do you feel like you stay in contact with those people that you feel like you shouldn't have let go?
No.
Yes and no.
Yeah, I say it depends on the situation.
I say I'll hit you up for a little while and see if we gonna be cordial. But if it's not cordial and you not giving me no time of day, I'm not about to just keep pursuing you for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Anyone to let go, I should have.
Yeah, exactly. If I feel like I should have kept you, I'm gonna keep you. So.
My absence is a deficit, so I've just never. They want to come back to me. I've never, because I'm a fighter in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm leaving a situation, I have fought for it. Like that shit is like dead. Like, you know what I'm saying, on the side of the road. So I'm the person that people realize that they should have kept. I've never been like, God dang, I should. No. And I'm not even like patting myself on the back like, oh, I'm cocky. Like, I don't do people dirty. I'm just not that person. So if I do you dirty, it's because you did me dirty first and you was playing in my face. But I don't do that. I just don't.
I have done people dirty and like tried to, you know,
amend it.
Yeah, amend it or whatever. But I've never, like, I was friends with some of my exes, but it wasn't because I felt like it was something that I was missing or me trying to get back with them.
Yeah, just cool with them.
Yeah, I was just cool with them,
Fat said, I'm going to sneak through her bathroom window and you will go to jail. Guess who's going to jail tonight? Okay? Don't do it, Fats. Don't do it. Ain't got no bail money. Okay. Did anybody not answer? Do you think you hold on to or keep in contact with people that you shouldn't let go? I know somebody's out there doing it because to this day I get random emails. You know, you get, hey girl, you know.
I'm not necessarily keeping in contact to get back with you. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know, we cool. Like we can kick it without having a
sexual attention.
Yeah, doing be regular, normal.
Yeah, we can be cool as long as you know that we on the same page.
Same page, exactly.
Then everything is good. Then if we're not on the same page, then I can't fuck with you. Like I can't be cool. I don't want to be cool with you.
No, you did not, Miss Jessie, say that Fast gonna be sharing a cell with Dre.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Miss Jessie on one tonight too. That is crazy. We're the only ones who know what you're talking about. That is so crazy. That's.
Oh my god! Shout out Dre.
So because I couldn't post the whole thing with. I read some of the comments. I formed a question to say, like, you know, if you would try to get back with them, because that's what usually people do. But they were saying like men, the girls, the exes that they talk to, that they still keep in contact with, are the ones that they know deep down inside they shouldn't have let go, even if they're not trying to pursue them. Those are the ones that they like keep as friends.
From a female's point of view.
That's what the people were saying.
From a female's point of view. Yeah. I can see that.
Those are the ones I don't want to see. The ones that I know that I really fucked over and was a good woman, I don't want to see them happy and stuff. Those are the ones that I try not to even pay attention to.
Yeah.
So yeah, I definitely don't want. I definitely don't want to pay attention to them, but I always wish everybody well.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to wish no ill intention on nobody.
I definitely have a couple of exes like that.
I don't want to watch what you doing.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit.
I'll probably block you.
Yeah, I don't want to see that shit. Keep that shit over there.
So before we close out, I want to ask the couple that we have here, JB and Bree, if you've tuned in late, what would be your best advice to viewers who are currently going through a breakup but want to remain cordial, you know what I'm saying, as much as possible? And you guys don't share children, correct?
No.
So we won't touch as much on like the co-parenting thing, but just if you want to remain cordial with the person that you were with, like what is your advice for the audience?
My advice is you really got to be strong-headed, because a lot of people can't do that. You know what I mean? Like, you have to be willing and accept, like, you know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is, you know.
I just feel like as long as y'all both understand what's going on and know what y'all doing with each other, and knowing that we ain't taking it to the next level, or we not trying to build ourselves together back up as far as relationship wise, then I feel like you should just be cool with that person and just, I don't know, just see how it goes.
Yeah.
If it don't work out, then it don't work out. But if it do, like, you kick it with that person.
True.
Who the fuck say you can't? Like,
You know?
You can.
Exes I'm cool with.
Yeah.
He's the first ex ever. Fuck all the rest of them.
Hey,
You
no.
know?
You know? I
Maybe
mean,
there's a reason.
yeah. You gotta be mature too. Like, you know, if you immature, it's not gonna work because you always gonna keep trying to have your feelings involved. It's never gonna be just a friendship, you know?
Yeah.
So
I understand that. Thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. Do not forget that Got You Covered in the Treat Plug has a special going on. So hit up my girl Tiffany Harris. You will see her name in the comments. Hit her up to put your orders in, to get your raffle tickets, all that good stuff. Also, very soon we'll start selling tickets for the People Fashion Show Part 2 that is coming in January. So definitely keep
Shout out Amber.
Who's in the comments as well. So keep an eye out for that, and we're definitely going to be having some podcasts about that show and some fun things coming up. Fats, you crazy. I saw that comment, and yes, he would be asking who is talking about him on Facebook and have somebody block every single person. We already know. Tiffany's in the comments said yes, and raffle tickets. So definitely check her out for that. Got You Covered will be at the For the People Fashion Show as well. So you'll be able to get snacks and treats there, but you will not be able to get the deal that she's doing right now unless you do it now, because this is a Thanksgiving thing.
Because today's price is not yesterday's price. So, get your shit now.
Get on it.
Get your shit now.
We will see you back next week, right before the Thanksgiving break, because we will not be here the weekend of Thanksgiving. But we will see you back next week. Brianna and JB, thank you so much for coming on the show.
Y'all did great.
You guys did great. Thank you to my co-host and my amazing engineer for the shots and all that good stuff.
Hey.
You're welcome, Tiffany. Thank you to everybody in the comments for participation. Y'all was cracking me up and putting so many comments I couldn't even keep up. So thank you. Love you. Love everybody.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do tonight.
Yeah. And y'all is lost tonight.